This is LAVINIA BUSCH, everybody. She is a poet and a faculty member at the California Institute of the Arts. Lavinia's earliest career was in dance, and after retiring from the performing arts, she went back to school and earned a Bachelor's of Science in Geography from the University of Utah and a Master's of Library and Information Science from San Jose State University. Alum, fellow alum. She is an avid blogger, writing about all things mysticism and baking. Her first book of poetry, Mystic Cookie, was published earlier this year? Last year. And she has her second book forthcoming entitled Stardust. We have copies of Mystic Cookie upstairs in the mini market and then pre-order for the other book. And so today we'll hear selections from both Mystic Cookie and Stardust. Please join me in welcoming Lavinia. Thank you.
All right, thank you everybody for being here. I'd like to just preface this by saying that I'm a librarian, and before that I was a dancer, so speaking in front of people is something kind of new to me, and that's not in an instructional way, so bear with me. You may have noticed that I have a very unique background, so dovetailing off of what Stephanie was speaking to us about, I don't really like labels. And that's the way I approach mysticism. I have a really broad background in different spiritual practices, and my family does too. To me, mysticism is the intersection of science and spirituality somewhere, and it's different for everybody. And nature specifically speaks to me. I feel really constrained in small places. I like to be out where I can breathe, and that is where I'm most inspired. So you'll probably hear some of that. This book was written during my creative leave from Cal Arts, and I'm so lucky that they do that for us. I'm blessed. Dylan and I, he's the photographer and my partner, took an RV trip, and we just hit the road and hit every place that spoke to us, kind of with no plan. We ended up on the Hopi Trail, went to Hovenweep, Mesa Verde, places that when we stepped out said, wow, there's some energy here that we have to explore. And that is where this book comes from. So I'm going to read just a few for you. Dive into your wells of everything, leaving all that remains undone. Earnestly, I look to the sun. Radiant beams of blinding light circle around, pulling me tight. Leaving all that is misunderstood, bravely I dive where no one else could. Beyond the universal orbit of green, beside and between the seen and unseen. Leaving silence by the breath of the wind, neither afraid of damnation or sin. Deeply intrigued but never disturbed, leaving many confused and perturbed. Standing aside, wishing for more, leaning into a turbulent shore. Alone and naked with nothing to bring, I dive into your wells of everything. The next one, and I'll show you the picture, I have my purple tabs, but this was in Moab, and there's a couple of places that I went. In the women in my family, we have a very thin veil between this world and the next. It's run for generations, and I didn't really understand that as a child, and I didn't appreciate it, honestly, but as we've grown, I really consider it a gift. I'm really lucky, and this speaks to things that kind of come to you from different realms, wherever you might be in your sleep, in your dreams. Dreamwalker. Dreamwalker, conscious talker, wading in endless places to begin. Darkness provides what is hidden inside, images of disguise hidden behind tired eyes. Memories prevail, lifting the veil. Stories engorge as characters forge. A path to the end, forever looking to mend. All the pieces together, a forgotten tether. Dreamwalker, lifetime stalker. Disoriented mind, lest you remind. All is not as it seems. You know what it means. Read between the die. Wet ink never lies. This next piece is about when you meet someone, at least to me, and I know that in poetry you can take whatever speaks to you. When you meet someone, I'm not as much concerned about what they do and what their titles are in this world. I'm more concerned with who they are. And that is really what keeps me busy, even at work when we're at a meeting. I'm sitting and trying to figure out who people are rather than what they're saying. It's actually a bit of a distraction for me sometimes. And I have to pull myself back down to reality often. But that is really what keeps me going every day, is people and what their spirits are. Tell me. Tell me who you are, not what you do. Tell me what makes you smile broadly and what brings a tear to your eye. Tell me what makes your heart skip a beat and what leaves you trembling. Tell me everything you try not to say. Walls torn down, all false exteriors exposed, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Let me be the sand falling through your fingers, rain washing away dirt from ancient stone. Let me be the cool cloud offering shade, the cool night, breeze bringing you comfort. Let me be the cricket singing a bedtime lullaby and the owl keeping night watch. Show me your spirit instead of your skin. Show me your light and darkness and let me stand within. Show me your joyful exuberance and quiet contemplation. Show me your gentle heart and firm resolve. I see you, you see me, and together we walk. Time is short and the days are few. We wake to see the sunrise and fall asleep looking upon the stars. We catch every sunbeam and let the moonlight seep into our pores. Suffocating, we deeply breathe in life, holding our breath. Let me be everything and at the same time nothing, and I will show you my ever-searching soul. All right. This, of course, midlife, and we start to think about things being very transitional time, especially in a woman's life. And we have actually, Dylan and I, after our RV trip, we moved into, because we needed a place quite quickly. We're actually going back to the RV shortly on the beach, but for this year, we moved into a 55 and up complex. and you know, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. It's a great community. And when I started to speak to the people there, really, you can see kind of the acknowledgement behind their eyes of where they are in their life. And it inspired me to write this. Behind the blue. Written on an ever-changing face, scanning for the eternal trace, what this adventure had in mind. Was it all an ill-spoken rhyme? Looking closer, I notice you, resting intently behind the blue. A wistful grin appears on your face, acknowledgement of the immortal embrace. You and I are two of the same, existing within a similar frame, our eyes holding an ageless clue, searching endlessly behind the blue. And the last one I'm going to read from Mystic Cookie. And some of you might know, but I have been through the 3 Ds. I think I said it to a few people: divorce, disease, and death in the last decade. And I struggle with a neurological condition that I never know how I'm going to feel on any given day. Sometimes it affects my cognition or my speech. Usually it's motor skills. And this is something that I wrote, I think probably out of frustration, being a former dancer and not really know what the body is I'm going to have when I wake up every morning. And I'm sure there's some other people in this space that have had all of their own challenges. I'm not alone in this. You know, you never know. Our bodies are aging and changing, and we are all